Man, I messed up, Wes.
How's that?
I messed up.
How's that, brother?
I ain't even go live. I just hopped in. I forgot to push the go live, but I'm looking at the stream. I'm like, wait a minute, we not live. I'm going to invite people, and it ain't popping off. Anyway, Matters of Sports, episode 43. We're going to start this over. Bring it back to the top.
This stuff is really
It's called the Cypher.
Yo, what is a cipher?
What's it called? It's called the Cypher. Yo, it's called the Cypher. We can build. The cipher is a circle with all points connected. Where you get your boogie off and the weak get disrespected. The cipher is so sacred, takes place on hollow ground. B-boys seek to battle on a mission to follow sound. Beatbox DJ, banging on the table is the way we settle beef since the days of Cain and Abel. Ask Pop Master Fable, the jams at DMC. With DJs battle for world supremacy. The cipher's not always round, but always on the square. Breakers be on the ground, but I'm gonna put the weed in the air. The cipher's like the wheels of steel and scratching makes me itch. I get hyper with the lyrical skills when the DJ catch my pitch. When the fader's being switched, everything live in the mix, but still off the cut like I wear it on my wrist.
What is a cipher? What is a cipher? The cipher, the cryptic writer, the mind igniter. I'm a rhymer designer, a line after line of rhymer. See, I'm an 80s rhymer, the crazy kind of you can't phase me rhymer. I write raw shit like I'm writing no baby diapers. I blaze these ciphers with basic shit. Savage, I'm one that kill for 8 type shit. Hit after hit, all classics, spit in the grit. You talk that hickory dick, you getting lickety split. This what you get, you ain't taking nothing from me. The goat that steps to KRS is the goat that's getting curried. Brain matter, I'm the original face slapper. It's been so many years. You must have forgot we used to chase rappers. Now I'm bust on these nappy-headed hoes, I must. You ain't bad boy, talk big, get your eye popped. That fake shit's not us, you know how fresh Chris is. Career killer, I write death sentences. Hey, yo, what is a cipher? Hey, yo, what is a cipher? What is a cipher? What is a cipher? What is a cipher?
Time is of the essence, every breath another second. I'm down by martial law, fighting through the game like Tekken. I ain't got no weapon when I camel walk like Johnny. Ringing bells when I rock the mic is poison like I'm Ronnie. Bob and weave through the addition, pull off in a new edition. Rapping is fundamental, whack MCs be steady riffing. I just stay in my lane when I'm on a scout like Kiffin. Looking for volunteers when there's a drought, I'm in the kitchen. Cooking up some special treats, not talking trout when I'm fishing. I cruise through a hunt with heavy clout when I'm on a mission. I'm special with the verse, every line in education. While y'all wrestle with the verse, I rhyme in meditation. Standing on one leg, balanced on a lotus, but still packed an eye for judgmental niggas who ain't the SCOTUS. You can roll with this when you done past the lighter. Rhymes going counterclockwise around the cipher.
What is a cipher? What is a cipher? What is a cipher?
That is The Cypher by your man Hakim Green, featuring KRS-One, produced by Amin Ra Lawrence. That's out right now on all your favorite streaming platforms. Go check it out. Support your man. Also hit up madism.info, which is the website, madism.info. Cop some of this fresh merchandise we got going on. Got t-shirts, hats, hoodies, all that stuff. Go check us out at madism.info. Support. Also got your favorite weed soundtrack over there. Matters and Who Want This Smoke for all you weed smokers out there. That's what we're doing. But here right now is Madism Sports. Got Wes Henderson, Uncle Spliffy in the building.
Yes. What's up, fellas?
Uncle Spliffy, what's good?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. The Zatch Master.
With the 2-0 coming off the 2-0 last week. You see that one? And both of those was against y'all. It was one of those lone wolves. Oh.
You know what? I'm mad because my daughter took the paper and I can't find it.
Oh, come on. You gonna use that excuse?
I am. I'm serious, man. I'm using it. I'm going there. Nah, I'm gonna check. I think it's out the door, but I'm gonna think it's outside right there. So what's good, fellas?
Hey man, you know, everything's everything. I see Cliff got his background kind of stepped up going on. I'm liking what I'm seeing over there.
Oh, the new spot, a little interior decorating going on over here in Charlotte, you know. But
funky fresh. I see you. Yeah, maybe you know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I get down.
Oh yeah, well, so we do a smoke madism, right?
Uncle Spliffy is in the building. I don't want to blow you up, you know.
Oh man.
But yeah, man. So
let's go NBA first today.
Okay.
And then we get into the. We could congratulate Bryce Harper and Shohei Ohtani for their MVP in American and National League. We can give them a shout out.
Congratulations.
Shohei
deserved.
Shohei was, but I actually thought Soto was gonna get it. I thought him from the Nationals was gonna.
I thought Soto was better too. I agree, but Bryce Harper had a good year.
Mm-hmm.
The Shohei Ohtani, he got it, and I don't disagree with it. I just don't like that he was the MVP in July. Since they've been calling him the MVP since July, so no matter what Vladimir Guerrero did, he wasn't gonna beat him, no matter what.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard when you were double threat like that.
Yeah, when he had double threat, he was pitching. But Vladdy was playing in a pennant race, dog, and Vladdy was getting it in that pennant race. So but nobody's pitched and hit in our lifetime. So that's that. He got it in July and he won it, and it's all good.
Yeah, he definitely locked it up in July, but he definitely maintained because he pitched throughout. I thought at some point they were going to shut him down. They didn't.
He got 30 starts, right?
Yeah, and then he had he was top. He was probably top 10 in like 3 of the major categories too. You know what I'm saying? So you had to give him his props, and as a hitter, he was hitting bombs the whole time. So
he was destroying it.
What's up, bro? Got the almighty KG in the building.
KG.
What up, K?
Hey, what's up, man?
The man, the legend, the myth.
So, K, I took your advice last week. I reached out to Diesel. Had him and Coach Oliver on the show last week, and you wasn't even here.
I know, man. I saw y'all was doing it too. I was like, oh man.
Oh wow, yeah. But no, it was an awesome show, and they ended up beating West Orange 14-0.
Yeah, they did.
Last week, so congratulations to the Jaguars. East Orange High School.
Yeah, man.
Jaguars, they're doing their thing. Hopefully they can go away and bring that state championship home, but they're on their way.
Yeah, I missed that one. Talk about that. I also missed to talk about that L y'all took, but that's all good.
That's how we were recovering just in the nick of time.
Now you came back the right week, K. It's all good, yo.
So
Cliff, I hope you got. I hope you still, documenting that shirt.
Oh no! Oh, I got the updates. It's up to date, and we didn't even have a look-see last week, so I got it's all good for this week.
All right.
It's all good.
Make sure you got that big horseshoe up there, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
We started the show off talking about Major League Baseball and Ohtani and Bryce Harper winning the MVPs of their respective leagues. Cliff and Wes thought, Guerrero could have been, he could have definitely been an MVP. But Ohtani being a double threat, pitching and hitting,
it's a wrap.
It's kind of hard to go against him.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's a wrap. Like,
yeah, man.
That's incredible. What he did was incredible.
Yeah. So, Wes, Cliff, I know you guys are the baseball enthusiasts more so than myself. K, you are too. You got his stats on hand so we can take a look, see? I roll this weed. Somebody got sparkism over here.
They're talking about possibly bringing Carrera to the Yankees.
Really?
Yeah.
Listen, anybody that disparages Derek Jeter cannot be a Yankee.
They also said that he said something about was it Mickey Mantle or one of them guys, and then he also said that he'll pee on the Yankees logo.
Are you serious? He said that?
He need to grow up, man.
Oh, yeah. Guerrero said that?
Yeah.
I think he was doing a lot of shock stuff, though, man. And I mean, if they signed him, he'll be like, man, listen, I was just playing around, man. Whatever.
That's something you don't play like that. Well, you see so much heritage and legacy. You gonna pee on the?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's not that serious. But Ohtani had 46 home runs and 138 hits and batted .257 last year.
Lord have mercy.
He was his pitching. It's kind of bugged out. You got to look up two stats for him. He had 100 RBIs as well. He's I'm usually the hitters just always have hitting, but he has other advanced. He was 9-2 as a pitcher, which is off the charts with a 3.18 ERA at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he struck out 156 people.
Damn.
And how many did he have?
Huh?
How many home runs he hit?
46.
46. Lord have mercy.
He led the league. He led the AL.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He hit 48 home runs.
Oh, okay.
And batted .311. So he had a about 50-point higher batting average and about 2 more home runs. He didn't pitch.
Exactly.
He didn't pitch. And
he came on late, and he led his team, basically to the brink of the playoffs from phenomenal ending.
Yeah, he had a good season, but he just couldn't go. He couldn't get strikes.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But shout out to both of them, him and Bryce Harper, for getting the MVP.
Mm-hmm. So you guys want to jump into the NBA or the NFL?
Russ, you want to start with NBA?
Yeah, I was saying the NBA.
Okay. Well, we our regulars to talk about the Lakers.
Why not? Might as well start.
Yeah. But I'm gonna hop in and just say, even though they lost last night, I wasn't mad at them last night. I was mad at AD.
That wasn't a terrible loss last night. I mean, you're talking about Milwaukee, but I agree with you, Hawk. AD gotta be better than that, man. Especially you can't let Giannis, a one-man wrecking crew, just 47 points on him, man. Like
28 in the first half.
Nothing. And nobody else basically do nothing.
He dropped 47. He completely dominated the game, and they only lost by 7? So you think about it, that was all on AD. AD, what did he have? 18 or something like that?
Yeah,
he was basically outscored by 30.
Yo, I see Wes's face.
I'm just saying.
Well, he outscored. You know,
I ain't Westbrook, but
Giannis outscored both AD and Westbrook combined last night.
He had 47. They had 39 or 38.
Yeah.
Now, Westbrook came in 19 points, 15 assists,
14 assists,
14 assists, 15 assists.
Yeah,
and only 3 turnovers.
Only
3 turnovers.
And in those 2 turnovers, 2 of those were in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Because me and I was watching it early on, and we were like, but
here we go.
He settled down.
But the funniest play he had yesterday, I was like, "What, Russ? What are you doing?" He went to post up, and the ball stopped bouncing, and he kept trying to hit it, and it wouldn't pop up to him. He just picked it up, he just turned it around and touched it. I was like, "That ain't no offense, Russ." It's like, yo, kick it back out, set it up again. He's like, "Nah, I'm gonna shoot this right here. I'm shooting." That's
I
it.
ain't even going front, yo. The Lakers sometimes, man, like watching them is straight comedy, man.
It is
straight comedy.
And it was a time in my life, in my younger days, when I would stay up late and watch the games. And I got an hour on y'all. You come on at 9:30. Man, I'm not even checking in. I'm like,
hey, yo, Wes, I ain't even gonna front. I usually watch the late 10:30 games, man, especially like games that I really want to watch.
yeah.
I be watching the Lakers and I'd be like, I'm done, yo.
Yeah,
I
but I don't even do it. I just
turn it off on them and it's fine, yo.
Yeah. I'm with you. I gotta wait. I mean, because we already know how it's gonna turn out. They're gonna give up about $120, and they're gonna have to outscore somebody, or they don't and they lose.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, LeBron's supposed to come back on Friday tomorrow, and please, we got to talk about THT because he's doing his thing. Yo.
I was going to say that he's balling.
He's doing his thing.
Yeah,
he had 25 and 12 last night.
He's been averaging 24 since he came back.
Yeah, but how come he was caught with sticking Giannis all the time? I'm just like, yo, what
AD didn't want that work. AD didn't want that work.
AD was pushing him in the back. He's like, you go get that right there. I got him right here.
Bro, that made no sense. That made no sense.
What is that?
I'm watching AD on what's the boy? Middleton. I'm like, no, switch.
AD holding Middleton.
Middleton, what are you doing? Why are you way out there?
They kept switching off.
And Middleton coming off of COVID, he out there just trying to get his legs back. So he out there chilling. Why are you picking him? When you got Giannis out here giving you 40 plus.
And it was very depressing watching AD play yesterday. I'm like, man,
what's the answer? I mean, we know it's on AD. We got that. I mean, he has to turn the switch on internally and get it going. But there has to be somebody in that squad that can, is it Rondo? Is it LeBron? Is it coaching? Is it somebody's got to see the same thing we're seeing? Like, yo, AD, what are you doing? Turn it on. Let's go.
They probably looking at it like, yo, it ain't the playoffs. It's all good, whatever. But it's the playoffs. That'll be something different. I'll get on him, But this regular season, man, listen, man, all these games count right now.
They all count. Even making
a statement. Because you got to make a statement every once in a while. And you just got to get in some type of flow,
Yeah.
And they have no flow at all.
Yeah. And it seems like they're just waiting for LeBron to come back, which
that's not good.
Exactly. They should be carrying LeBron, not the other way around.
Exactly. Thank you. But
he's a 37-year-old cat coming back. He shouldn't. So hopefully he acts as a savior, like they hope he's gonna be. But if
I think if Kendrick Nunn was in there and THT right now, even without LeBron, I kind of feel like they would actually be a little bit better.
That's what I agree.
And don't forget about my man, defender,
Trevor
Ariza.
Thank you, Trevor.
I'm saying even without Ariza, I'm talking about at this point, the team they got out there now.
If they had none.
Kendrick Nunn and with that team, I just with THT with the team they got out there now, they would be a little.
Yeah,
they probably could have won that game yesterday.
Yeah. Can we cue up the show that we had when the season started and how we said if LeBron got to carry the Lakers, they in trouble? Mm-hmm. we said it 16 games ago.
Mm-hmm. So, and what's their record? 8-8.
8-8.
Yeah.
So me and Wes had the early morning prep call for the day. He started out with, see, I want to blame it on Westbrook, but where's AD? Where's AD?
I said no. I basically just said, we know Westbrook is every loss is Westbrook's fault. So what happened yesterday? Because it looked like AD didn't want no work yesterday.
Nah,
I found the paper.
He really didn't. He wanted no parts of Giannis, man. It's just like I be watching it puzzled too, because sometimes I be watching. Like, even when they play the Warriors and different teams like that, Draymond on sticking AD, and I just be like, yo, why are you letting him off the hook, man? Take him down in the post and abuse him, man. And that's what Giannis does to these people and it's like, okay, you want to put a little dude on me? I'm going directly to the basket. Mm-hmm. Like, Giannis put up 47 points and he can't shoot nowhere, not halfway as near as good as AD.
He took 23 shots. He made 18 of 23.
Damn.
Yeah. He had 20 paint points in the first half. And I think his stat line was like, 12 for 14 or something like that in the paint, for the first 3 quarters. Mm-hmm. He was just it was all dunks, mainly.
And hit
bully ball. Yeah, and don't get it twisted. He popped what 3 threes last night? I mean,
he had 3 threes.
And it looked fluid.
Made free throws, grabbed some boards, led a few breaks, he got a few dunks.
If you're doing whatever you want, you're doing whatever you want. Yeah. And that's what it was. AD ain't want no parts of that.
No. Let me pose this to you guys. So Wes and I's conversation earlier kind of went into looking at AD and what we're expecting to get from him as opposed to what we're getting from him. And, I'm kind of coming to the conclusion that he's just not Batman. He's Robin, right? And if everybody accepts the fact that he's Robin and then, builds a team chemistry around the fact that he's never going to be Batman, the Lakers might be better off. What y'all think?
I agree. That's what it's obviously coming down and looking like.
He playing like Alfred. He ain't even playing like Robin.
I definitely agree, but I think the reason is because he's not staying committed to playing that 5. He's not trying to play the 5 at all. He's not trying to, go down low, take that heat and those bodies and those blows down low. And that's why you don't see an aggressive AD, because if you look back 2 years ago when he was playing mostly the 4, he definitely was playing more aggressive, and he just looked more comfortable. Now he shrinks, and I think he has no interest in playing that 5, messing with that 5, being committed to that interior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what about when you got Dwight Howard and DeAndre Jordan and them dudes out there? And he's playing the 4.
I think when he's playing on that second unit and Howard's in and he can roam a little bit and he doesn't have to be in the post like that, he plays better.
Yeah, but then
last night they had him at the 5 though. They didn't play him.
Then he starts shooting threes and shooting all a bunch of jump shots, and then that way you letting the other team off the hook because now they got a small dude sticking you and you're not punishing him.
No. Yeah.
He started yesterday at the 5. I don't think DeAndre Jordan got 5 minutes yesterday, and Dwight Howard had 8 minutes. So that's 13 minutes for those two guys, and he's playing the 5 all game.
Mm-hmm. And
and it makes sense though, because you think about it. Giannis basically is playing the center. I mean, unless they got Bobby Portis in there. I mean, but Brook Lopez wasn't there, so it's just like there you have it. So if AD's playing a 5 for yesterday's game, at least he's basically still just playing a 4 because it's not like there's another 7 foot out there that he got to deal with. So there's really no excuse. I mean, to be honest,
it's like 5, 4, If you're gonna put your imprint on the game, you're gonna push your imprint on the game.
Well,
he's out of
when
Giannis
is in the way.
Well, that's the mentals at this point. Yeah. That's the mentality to go in and say, like, there's a definitely difference in Giannis's attitude and what he exudes this year. Like, he kind of knows I'm the best in the league right now. Before he would defer to Kevin Durant, he would be more humble. Just his game seems more, man, like, get the fuck out the way. I'm taking this shit over. This is me.
Yeah.
AD's like, I might get mine today. He's lumbering around. He's always hurt. It's like, come on, man. You gonna be that guy. Now, if you're not gonna be that guy, you're gonna be okay. Then, but that has to be clear. Maybe he ain't that guy.
Maybe the hunger is not there no more. He's just there to get his money now and just play. He's got a championship, and he's looking at it like, it is what it is. I'm just out here, like that's kind of what it seems like. I'm just going through the whole thing out here. I got a chip. It is what it is, because I think it's the same thing. Like I was explaining to my wife about Westbrook. It's like when you on teams that are losing and you put up crazy numbers, or anybody like Shannon like to say, empty calories, man. When you playing on a bad team and you getting good numbers like AD was doing with the Pelicans, that's all fine and good because there's no expectations there. But when you're on a good team and the expectations rise and now it's championship or bust, the pressure's on you. And that's what AD's feeling right now, man. And he got to go out and perform every night on a big stage every night. And he's just not showing that he's capable of doing it.
No.
I mean, if you're on a bad team, if I'm on a bad team and they give me the ball and I shoot 40 times, I'm gonna put up 30 points probably a night. I'm shooting 40 times, like why not?
Yeah, I agree.
But I'm taking an L every night though too.
Wes, you want to chime in?
I mean, it look like I froze, but y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. I mean, essentially, empty calories is what Kay is saying is absolutely correct. You got a lot of guys, and it's a lot of people like that. That they get on playoff teams and they just not the same player because now is expected that they score or they come through. And you got guys that just can't ring the bell. AD, like I was saying I told you earlier, Hawk. I was like, I look at DeMar DeRozan, and now that he has Vujacic and Lonzo Ball and Zach LaVine as the go-to 1, 2, and 3, he the baddest fourth option in the league. And he's playing like the best player because there's no pressure on him to be the best player. And if you get rid of those two guys, he won't be the same player, DeMar DeRozan. If you got rid of two of those three guys and you make him the 2 or the 1, right? Yeah. AD is really he playing himself into a 3. Like he should not be placating Westbrook at all, right? But Westbrook is the type of dude that's not gonna wait for AD to do what he got to do. Whereas LeBron will kind of try to get AD going and work with him. Westbrook will work with him, but it's only going to be for a short period of time. If he show any signs of being passive, Westbrook ain't thinking about him no more.
Nope.
And so he's playing himself into the third option, and that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Russell Westbrook need to be the third option on the Lakers right now, not the second option.
Not the second option,
and definitely not the
first option.
Yeah, and definitely not the first option.
Melo.
I was about to say, and Melo gets in the game and he feels like he's the first option.
Melo is last and first option.
He is the black hole. The ball comes to him, it ain't coming, it ain't swinging out nowhere. It's going up.
Yeah, he's been balling though. He's been hitting them. He's averaging 16 so far. He's at a 6-man leading a 6-man off the first man off the bench award. Right now.
Yeah, DeFrozen is absolutely the perfect name for him because I called him DeFrozen too. So I'm just saying. So somebody else called him DeFrozen, but I'm looking at Carmelo's numbers, right? And why Carmelo averaging 0.9 9 assists. He can't give me a full 1.
I'm telling you, he's
I'm getting shoot. Oh, that's what I made to do.
Yeah. I'm surprised it's not 0.9 passes.
9 assists.
Mellow, it was going up.
Hey, I want to give a big shout out to Essence Bembry, mother of DeAndre Bembry of the Brooklyn Nets.
He's balling too right now.
Oh, yeah. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Also doing wonderful community work too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shout them out. Check out AP World, which is a nonprofit that he's doing his work from. We got some wonderful things happening in North community. Essence, if you want to share, please do. But big shout out to her. Glad she's in the chat. And yeah.
Can we talk about what happened on Tuesday night? In Brooklyn? No sleep till.
Steph
show.
Listen,
Steph Curry show.
I mean, you had 37, 7, and 5, and 12 for 19 from the floor. And the stat they showed yesterday, he got 37 games with 9 3-pointers in his career. And the next person is got 8, something like that.
No, it's 9. Yeah.
9?
Two other people got 9, but yeah.
He got 37.
Yeah. He's at an MVP level. They're loaded, and Wiseman is not back yet, and neither is
Clay.
His other splash brother, so Clay. So I'm amending my pick right now. I'm all for Utah. I'm on Golden State, yo. Golden State, not only winning the West, they winning the chip, yo.
What I tell you,
I'm not gonna go that far, but
no, I am.
I'm not gonna jump that far because it's early. But hey, listen, man, they are scary, yo. They are looking scary.
What I tell you earlier, Steph might get number 4 at the same time. Might be tying somebody up this year.
Yeah. So all right. So what? Since he just went, so that was another part of that conversation earlier.
Oh yeah.
So the question was, right, when you look at the generation of the peer group, you got Steph get number 4?
4.
You got 4. Where do you put Steph in the conversation? If you got talking LeBron GOAT status, or just in terms of his era, I mean, Steph better than him at this point.
I was just saying that it's interesting.
You could say maybe better than him at this point, but when you're saying GOAT, you're talking about MVPs of the championships and all that. Steph hasn't even won an MVP yet in the chip. So that's what you gotta partly put that in as well. So you gotta play that as a part of it. But hey, man, Steph is definitely probably I would probably say him and KD are the 2 best players in the NBA right now, hands down. Period.
Well, Giannis is close. Giannis is close behind. But Hawk, I'll answer that and go a step further because this team is young. So we take this 3 years out, and what if Golden State win 2 out of the next 3? And that cat riding on.
Then you talking something else.
That can happen. And I'm talking the way this team is built, it could happen because this team is only going to get better.
Yeah. Oh, it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better.
If Steph get 5 before LeBron get 5, Michael Jordan might take interviews.
Right.
Yo, bro, I'm amazed because I thought he was gonna hit the wall. Like I said, he get older, size, carrying the weight and running around the court like he does, carrying that much weight to try to deal with the bruising and the battering of coming off picks and bumps and I expected to see some of that, and not even. It got this dude is better than he was before.
I was tough on him, but I called it early in the season after game 1. I was like, "That's MVP right there."
Yeah.
So I was like, you gotta recognize he's presently right now in this moment, he's balling. Period.
And you got to think too. All he did was pick up from where he left off.
I was gonna say the same thing. Yep. That's all he did, and he got his squad behind him. Clay's coming back. I mean, they are playing.
Winning changes the way it looks. Because, like you said, empty calories, right? Like when you're not winning, it looks. He wasn't winning. I mean, they were a 9 seed, So you kind of look at it, you like, okay, it's cute, but it's empty. But now it's in first place and he's scoring 37. Is a whole different animal when you're winning. It looks different. Yeah.
And again, you got to look at the team that he brought from that last year. Yeah. Now look at what they're doing. Jordan Poole, a lot of these guys could be starters, yo.
We were just talking about this today. I was like, yo, Jordan,
they are loaded. They are loaded.
I'm a Wiggins critic.
Oh,
I've been waiting for him to play for 6 years, and Steve Kerr said something nice. You know, he's like says something. You know, I mean, he's playing basketball right now. They balling.
Yeah, he's balling.
So listen, you know, we got you know, Mother in the building, and she's biased, so she says Brooklyn is going to win the chip. You know,
only if Kyrie comes back. Only if Kyrie. That's what I say. Only if Kyrie comes and plays.
Can I ask a question? Is James Harden playing this year?
Exactly.
I just was wondering. I was curious. I'm just curious. Is he balling or what? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, there was a James Harden sighting last night. You know, they came back and had a big win coming off the blowout. But if Kyrie doesn't come back, I don't think they can do it. It'll be hard for them to get out of the East if Kyrie don't come back.
Yeah.
Mother has spoken.
Nah, I'm sorry, Anthony. I do. You know what? I do.
Mom has spoken.
I don't know. We got to see because Milwaukee, man, when they get all 8 pieces, it's gonna. I think it's gonna be them in Milwaukee going at it.
Brooklyn and Milwaukee.
Yeah, they're gonna go at it.
Yeah, but what about Miami? Yo, Miami's stacked.
I think Miami's gonna beat one of them up. One of the two up. They're going to beat Brooklyn or whoever get the draw with Miami. And I think they'll edge them out, but I think Miami's going to beat them up. And then that team that gets beat up by Miami is going to lose to the other one.
Essence said, save this podcast.
It's all archived.
I like that one.
TV, y'all. Check
yes.
It's
she said, check this one.
We're gonna pull it back up, you know.
We just gotta say the week before Thanksgiving. The week before Thanksgiving, what we said on the week before Thanksgiving. Well, that's it.
Listen, I'm hoping Kyrie comes back because that dream matchup to me is Golden State, Brooklyn. Because I just don't the Lakers, unless they get it together, they're not gonna be able to mess with the Warriors. I just can't see anybody stopping that team, man.
Nah, I can't see I can't see the Lakers winning the
And I'm telling you, man, when Clay come back, Clay is not going to be the same defensively, but he's still going to be good. He's going to probably be their best defender anyway. And his shot is not going to miss a beat. He's going to come back in December, January, and his shot is probably going to be water by April. Give him like 2-3 months. It's going to be a
scariest thing.
It ain't even going to take that long. It ain't going to take that long. He already shooting it. He's shooting it now. He just ain't in the game.
He started
he's ready, man. You know Clay is ready.
He started 5-on-5s already. Yeah, he's ready.
And what happens after that? That means
Steph is freed up.
Exactly. Exactly.
And then when they get that big man, they get that wide man.
I mean, come on. Ooh. The residual effect of that. Come on. Yo.
And then what I like about when Clay comes back. Clay is that dog dude that will bark out there. Like, he gonna be smiling at cats when he come back. Like, y'all thought these dudes was gonna win? Oh, okay. He gonna be laughing. That's
sorry, the Sixers ain't doing it. I'm sorry.
The Sixers?
Somebody just said the Sixers down there.
I'm looking at records now. They 8-7.
I'm not. They're gonna make the playoffs, and they'll be in there. They'll be in the hunt, and they'll be okay. I just don't think that they won't beat Milwaukee or the Nets or the Heat.
Well, okay. How about this though? So you got the Wizards are still 10-4, right? They're still holding down the 1 seed in the East, right?
They're gonna dwindle.
So they're gonna go out like I got the Wizards and the Cavaliers fading out of that top 8, and you got the Bucks, the Celtics, the Hawks, and the Raptors all underneath the 8 seed. So that's 4 good teams that could all possibly be playoff teams. So, I mean, I see all of those teams probably making the playoffs. So that means 4 teams that's up there now got to come out. But I think Chicago's there for real.
Oh, Chicago's definitely there for real.
Chicago's there for real. So you thinking what the Hornets?
The Hornets maybe, you know,
Wizards?
but I think the Hornets are good, man. I think the Hornets can play.
I think the Hornets are tough. Yeah.
So
that 7 through 10 gonna be locked.
The Wizards are going to mess around and be in a play-in game, though.
Yeah.
That 7 through 10 is going to be clogged.
I agree.
Because the bottom of the you know Chicago's going to be there. You know Miami's going to be there. You know Nets going to be there. Milwaukee's going to be there. Those are 4 locks, I think. Those 4.
Well, right now there's 12 teams in the East that should be there, right? Like you can argue Atlanta, Milwaukee, the Raptors, and the Celtics are 9 through 12. And all 4 of those teams.
Time out. No Knicks?
The Knicks are the top. They're 7. They already 7.
Yeah, I think
they're gonna stay.
And they dropping like a rock.
That's what I'm asking you guys. Is the Knicks? Where's the Knicks? The Knicks gonna sit in there?
No, they're solid. They'll make
I think they're solid. I think they're gonna be the 7 or the 8. They're gonna stay right around that number.
I agree.
Yeah. I think the Cavaliers are the team that might get bumped out of there.
Absolutely. They're not doing it.
But then the Sixers might have a problem.
It will all depend on if they get anything from Ben Simmons. And I'm not talking about from him, but from trading him away or whatever they can get, you know, because they need more help.
I got the Sixers being around the 6 or 7 spot.
I think only if they get some help. Not as currently constructed, because you know you lose a lot of production when you get nothing from Ben and nothing for Ben. Long term, because everybody else got better.
But you got to think too. Embiid has been out, so they've been playing without Embiid. So you got to get Embiid back there and see what's going on.
Yeah. The East is wild, man. 12. That's 12 teams that can make the playoffs. I mean, that are all contenders.
How long has Embiid been out?
He's like been out 4 games, I think.
Yeah, he's been out for the last week or so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now in the West, I don't really see anybody that's not in the playoffs right now changing it. Like I think that the 8 teams are in the West are going to be the 8 teams that's going to be in the West.
Yeah, because the Pelicans and the Rockets and OKC, those bottom teams are terrible. They ain't going nowhere.
And the Kings,
the Rockets only got 1 win.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the Grizzlies, because John Morant is for real. So they're the 9th seed right now.
I don't know about the Lakers, bro.
And Dylan Brooks haven't played yet. So
he's playing tonight. He's playing tonight, though.
Oh, is he?
They're playing the Clippers.
Okay.
They're playing the Clippers, and he's playing tonight.
I like Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
I like him. Yeah, so I think it's interesting. It's gonna be the NBA. It's gonna be a dogfight. But it's still early. We're gonna still wait and see.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So
I definitely got Memphis being around that play-in spot again too.
Yeah, they're the play-in game right now. They're the 9th seed right now, so they're in that play-in area.
I mean, after All-Star break, we'll really know what's really good.
Yep.
But Philly, if they don't figure this Ben Simmons situation out, it's gonna get real rough for them because they're not kind of hold them hostage through all the trading deadlines, and when they get a chance to kind of hold some hostage, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know people they're not crazy about the deal, but a 1st-round draft pick, Karis LeVert and Brogdon, I might do it.
I would too. I would do that because the buckets right there.
I would do it. I mean, you got 2 shooting guards or two guards that can play a little defense. They're athletic. They'll give Embiid some help. And you getting that? I mean, I would pull the trigger, and you get a 1st-round pick next year.
I would too. I would do that.
I would too.
Yeah, I would too. I think they're in a position to get whatever they can get for them. I haven't heard any proposed deals, but I think they'll take whatever they can get.
No, that was a deal. That was a deal that Daryl Morey turned down.
How long ago was it?
About 2 weeks ago.
Whoa.
Yeah. With
I don't
Indiana.
know what he think he gonna get.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
sad.
know. It is sad. It is.
Yeah, it's bad for Embiid too, because I've grown to like the big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's serious. But
I guess it's football time, huh?
yeah, NFL. We'll start with the
NFL.
Cowboys.
Let's talk about that game of the week.
Well, we're gonna talk about last week first because we gotta settle what we did in terms of we didn't have you with us. We have to settle what we talked about last week in our picks. So we had the Ravens played the Dolphins, and
all got that
all
wrong.
of us took the Ravens, and we all got beat down on that one.
Mm-hmm.
The boys,
I actually bet on FanDuel that the Ravens would win that game, and they did.
Yeah, we all took the boys, and we all won that one. Hakim took the Jets, and me and Cliff didn't. Me and Cliff were victorious.
Oh yeah.
And Cliff was the lone wolf on the Pats, and that was his best bet. And Cliff won that one.
Mm-hmm.
The Bucks, we all took the Bucks. All took an L. We all took the Colts. The Colts won, right?
Yep.
We all took the Steelers, and I ain't gonna lie, they put that Steelers game on out here, and that was just atrocious to even look at. I was like, neither team wanted to win. It was like they had fumble after turnover after fumble after missed kick.
Horrible display of football, yeah.
And then had the nerve to put us on Monday night this week after that. Like, it's just like, stop, yo. Please stop, man. Stop, man. Stop it, please. NFL, stop.
We all picked the Steelers, and we were good there.
We all tied.
Yeah, we all tied.
Literally and figuratively.
We all pushed. I think Cliff, you took the Saints, right?
Yep.
Cliff took the Saints. Did they win? They lost.
No,
Me and Hakim took it. We took the Titans on that one. We all took the Chargers. I think we all caught an L on that one, right? Or the
Chargers won last week.
Chargers won. That's right. Chargers won. Okay. No, they didn't. They lost to the Vikings, 27-20.
Yeah, they lost.
Yeah.
So we took an L there. I'm back.
Cam.
I took Cam. Yeah, the Panthers got that one. Cliff got the Eagles.
Okay. Yeah.
Cliff picked the Eagles, and that
was
his
top dog.
His top dog. We all took the Seahawks and all caught an L.
Yeah.
Cliff took the Chiefs.
That was an ugly L too.
Yeah, it was. Cliff got the Chiefs right, and everybody, me and Hawk took the L on the Raiders, and we all got the L on picking Tony Romo Stafford, and yeah, and that was it. Everybody lost on the Rams.
Right. All right. Well, speaking of Tony Romo Stafford, what's up with him, Wes? Is he just being who you thought he was going to be?
He's been in the league 12 years. He's been in the league 12 years. He had Calvin Johnson. He had Marvin Jones. He had some talent. He won. He hasn't won a playoff game. That's it.
Right. Yeah, I see. Troy Aikman blamed it on Odell. He said,
he is what he is. Like Wes said, man. Like nothing's gonna change. It's the same thing with Westbrook, man. Westbrook always had turnovers. He's not gonna change it. So now you can't be surprised coming to the Lakers that he's having turnovers. Same thing with Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford's been Matt Stafford all his career. Always turning the ball over. Always he'll give you a few spectacular plays, but turn around at the same time, do the bonehead plays like he did, throwing the ball in the end zone, getting sacked, and doing crazy stuff. Matt Stafford is Matt Stafford. He is who he is.
That's it. It's not even a disrespect to him. He's a good quarterback that can put up numbers, but in a big game, in a big moment, you just don't know what you're going. He gonna take victory right out your mouth. That's it. It's done.
Yeah, but we got to recognize they got ran through though. San Francisco just ran through them, yo.
They out physical them.
Yeah, they bullied him up front, and they control the clock. And then Stafford was trying to play catch up. I don't know why he was on Odell.
With Von Miller, but mind you.
Yeah, Von Miller was there. Now listen, it's gonna be different because they're gonna get 2 weeks of practice. They'll look different coming off the bye, but again, I expect them to win. They're gonna win. I mean, they 7-3. I'm not gonna be surprised if the Rams finish the rest of the season. winning 5 of the 7 games they got left. I'm not gonna be surprised at that. So they'll end up being 12-5, and that's fine. You know.
Did you guys see the play where George Kittle on pancake Von Miller?
Kittles, right?
Whoa.
Yeah, Kittles got him. I like when Debo they was talking about Debo talking about you got my 40. Debo. Yeah. I mean, you know, it is what it is with the Rams, but that was a bad loss. They got bullied. And you know, Sean McVay, you know, he want to run and shake hands with cats in the tunnel, you know, run them down the sideline. He got to win a Super Bowl, man. Come on now. He like John Gruden 2.0.
I still think the Rams gonna win this year. I don't know, man. At least I was thinking that they would, but I'm looking at Stafford now. I'm just like, I don't know. But I think they definitely gonna be tough to deal with. You know, when it comes down to it, I just don't know. I'm starting to look at Green Bay defense getting a little bit better, and I'm starting to think Green Bay could be a threat as well. But we'll see.
I know what your stomach is not saying, and it's okay.
I'm not.
It's okay.
I'm not even doing it. I'm not doing it.
Well, Green Bay defense does look tough, but they lost Aaron Jones, so I want to see what they're going to look like after that. And the Rams, while they look bad, San Francisco has owned them. I want to say it beaten them 4 or 5 straight times.
5.
So we look at that coming off a short week and the fact that Robert Brooks, they lost him. And, you know, we look at his production, but we also have to look at him picking up the blitz, him blocking for the run, all that other stuff. So it'll be good to see what they look like after the bye, after their adjustments, after Odell has some reps in, after Von Miller has some, you know, a full few weeks of practice. We'll see what's popping.
Let me tell you, they're the 5th seed, right? Would you want to be Tampa Bay and got to play them in the first round in a wild card game?
No, because Tampa Bay is not looking good right now.
That's what the matchup is right now.
Looking good.
You know, so wherever the Rams are, if they finish second in their division, the team that finishes 4th, I mean the 4th best division winner gets the Rams in the wild card game. So that's your reward for winning your division. You get the Rams in the first round.
Wow.
So
we'll see.
We'll see them boys.
We'll see. But this week we got we got this game on tonight, the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots.
Wow.
You got how?
Patriots is tonight. Patriots.
I got the Pats tonight.
I got the Pats. Pats are shockingly good right now.
I got the Pats.
I'm a lone wolf. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Falcons, Joe. Oh, because that line is the line is tricky. Everybody now it started at 4, now it's all the way up. They bet it all the way up to 7. That's real. So the whole public is all over the Patriots. And after Atlanta got blown out by my boys last week, I think they'll show some heart at home. So if they don't win, they'll keep it close.
I want to change my pick.
This game's in Atlanta?
Yeah.
It's in Atlanta, yeah.
I want to change my pick to Atlanta.
Okay, so it's a split. Hakim Cliff on the Falcons. Then we got the Bengals and the Raiders.
I got the Bengals. Raiders still fading.
I'm taking Bengals.
I'm going to Bengals.
I'll go with the Bengals.
Okay, so we all clear on that one.
This year is real crazy. So it's like you might think, and then all of a sudden, that's why I switched my pick to Atlanta. Because, like you said, Cliff coming off a blowout loss, the tie, the odds. Pats have been doing their thing. They do for a loss. Shit might just happen. Same thing with the Bengals and the Raiders. Like, I want to say Bengals, but, the niggas ain't really that solid. Raiders might just step up this week. So where they playing?
It's in Vegas.
I'm going with the Raiders.
Okay, so the lone wolf.
Oh!
Okay. The 49ers and the Jaguars.
Niners.
Come on, Niners. Jaguars ain't winning that.
Niners. We're all on that one. Bills, Colts.
Ooh, where's it at? Where's the game at?
It's in Buffalo.
Bills.
Buffalo.
Ow!
You right,
I like Taylor, man. I'm gonna see what he can do against that. I'm gonna see what happens.
Taylor beasting out there. That's a Jersey boy too. He beasting.
That should be a good game either way.
What about the Jets? Jets, Dolphins.
Where?
Dolphins.
Yeah, Fins. I got the Fins.
Jets starting Flacco this week, though.
Yeah, I know.
That doesn't change anybody's mind?
Absolutely not.
No, not even a little bit. What about the Lions and the Browns?
You know what? I'm gonna go with the dog with this, but I'm gonna go with the Lions.
You going to Lions?
Lions too. I was gonna lone wolf it. I thought I was gonna lone wolf it, but I'm going with the Lions. I think they're gonna come off that tie.
I was gonna do the Lions, but they playing a backup quarterback. They ain't even playing Goff. I'm like, I don't even know. Never even heard his name. But that might be why they win. Packers and Vikings.
Vikings.
Where?
Minnesota.
Vikings.
I think that's a split then. Because I'm taking the pack. Ravens and Bears.
Ravens.
I'm going Bears.
I got Bears.
They playing in Chicago?
Yep.
I got Bears.
Me too.
I'm gonna go Bears.
Cliff is the lone wolf then.
All right, lone wolf, and that's my best bet.
Ravens.
Oh, against all of y'all. That's my
Ravens best bet. I got it.
Hold on. That's your best bet, Cliff?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out when I get to my top dog. I'm gonna pull out the sign, but that's my best bet, the Ravens.
I'm wanting to change now because I know your record is your best bet. It's pretty good, man.
I put Cliff and K on the Ravens.
I'm gonna go Ravens, man. I'm not gonna go against Cliff with his best bet. I can't.
10-1, 10-1 for the season so far.
Saints and Eagles.
Where's it at?
Philly.
Eagles.
I got the Eagles.
I got a lone wolf it. Thanks.
Yo, the Eagles are starting to figure it out. They're starting to get it together right now, man. And that's why I say
this will be the Saints' third loss in a row, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just I gotta think Sean Payton gonna figure it out.
Who started quarterback for them?
Simeon.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the Texans and the Titans?
Titans.
That's what. Yeah. That's consensus. What about Washington? And I'm back.
Where?
In Carolina.
I'm gonna go with I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm going with Carolina.
Yeah, we all going Cam.
because they and McCaffrey's back too now. So
and it's Cam against his old coach.
Yep.
Who didn't sign him?
Who didn't
endorse him? You know what I'm saying?
So and he actually said he got a playbook that can stop Cam.
Oh,
really?
Okay.
Yep. Well, not without Chase Young out there. So I don't
No. Cardinals Seahawks.
Cardinals. No, is Kyler still out?
I don't know if he's playing or not. I didn't get word yet.
I'm going Seahawks.
I'm going Seahawks too.
Hakim, you the lone wolf on that one.
Oh!
Steelers Chargers.
Chargers. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, man.
Chargers.
I hate to say it. Chargers. And they got us on national TV too. I don't know why they're doing that. Like,
and the game of the week, we got two games, but the Monday night. I'll do the Monday night game first. Giants and Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
Bucks. And the last game,
Dallas,
Cowboys and Chiefs.
Chiefs.
That's your top dog? I know it's
dog of the week, baby. The boys, baby. Dog of the week. Come on now. Come on. Let's go. Get that money. Get that money.
The lone wolf there, Ken. You the lone wolf.
Yeah. Chief it up, Hot. Chief it up.
Let's talk about that game. Because at the end of the day, this game mean a lot to a lot of different people for a lot of different reasons. Kansas City Chiefs fans think they got their swag back, right? That's what they think. Mahomes is back, yada yada yada, and they still top dogs, one of the top dogs in the league, no doubt. I'm not afraid of their defense by any means at all. Dak needs this game, in my opinion, like to kind of get that resume right. And I think if Dak gets this game, it'll say a lot for his candidacy for some awards later on in the year. If he gets this game.
And this game's in KC, right?
It's in KC.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's gonna be cold out there.
It might be in the 50s. We can play in the 50s. We can play in the 50s.
It's gonna be cold and it's gonna be loud.
It's gonna come down to Dallas defense.
Dallas defense got to show up.
That's what it's gonna come down to. I got the score might be 51-50.
I hope
That's how bad this might be, but I think the Chiefs gonna win. I think the Chiefs. I
just checked the weather, 55 and sunny.
Oh, we'll be good.
That's nice.
Yeah, for Sunday.
That's balmy. That's balmy weather.
Exactly. So no crazy weather, no weather conditions. It's gonna be they're gonna light up the scoreboard.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather be nice out there, so it could be a nice clean playing field, and they go at it. I want to see this one.
Is Gregory playing?
I don't know.
No, he's still out. But I trust the Dallas defense more than the Kansas City defense all day.
Right. And I think personally, I think the passing game is about equal, right? Because but I think they don't have no running game.
They have no running
game. They don't got no running game, and and their defense is suspect. So we're just gonna see what happens.
But see that's the key though, Wes, because we have to show that we can make them run. Because if they try to trickle down the field we got to stop it. We can't let that be an option. We got to make them one-dimensional.
But what Kansas City's starting to do is adapt, do what Pittsburgh does. Like Pittsburgh don't run, they throw these short passes, which equate to running plays. That in essence are their running plays. They throw these quick little short outs and all that, which are basically running plays. And that's what Kansas City's starting to do. And that's one of the things that a lot of guys were talking about last week when they're saying that Mahomes had, was instead of trying to make the home run all the time, he was taking the check downs and going with the shorter passes, because those are always there, but he just normally just overlooks it and goes deeper with it. So now he's starting to take those. So You got to see if Dallas is willing to stop them doing those little short things and make them run the ball. If they can't stop them from throwing these little swing passes, these little 2-3 yard little hitches, then Kansas City ain't gonna feel a threat to have to run the ball.
It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long day. And do we want Mahomes running around, or do we want him in that pocket? That's the other thing, you know.
Mahomes gonna do Mahomes things. I mean, he gonna be him. I'm not like I can't. There's nothing I can say about Mahomes one way or the other. Like if he gonna stay in the pocket, he's there. He makes it all go right. So I like Curse and the Kelsey matchup. I like Curse and at safety, checking Kelsey.
And I like Micah Parsons doing his thing as a spy, or edge rusher, whatever. But I think he can keep Mahomes somewhat in check. I think it's going to be a shootout because I don't think their defense can hold us at all. We have too many weapons. And the way Dak is playing, the way Dak is reading defenses, we got Gallup back, so we have everybody.
We got Gallup and we got Cooper, and I know Kansas City don't have a CD player.
I don't. I mean, listen. It's hopeful for me and wishful thinking for them to beat y'all. But I mean, defensively, I don't see how they're gonna stop y'all. I just don't know. Like Kansas City defense is Swiss cheese, so I don't know what's gonna go on with that. But only thing I can say is I think they're gonna outscore y'all. That's it.
That's fair. I can't argue that. I think it can happen.
Catch it.
It could be one of those clock management gaffes at the end of the game that Mike McCarthy finally get us on. You know, something like that. I hate to be prophetic, but it does seem like one of those games where whoever has the ball last is going to win it. You know,
I hope it doesn't come down to a dueling match. I want, if the defense could step up and really shut them down, rattle this guy, and we can put up points. I want a nice, comfortable lead. I'm hoping for. I really hope it comes down to a dueling match.
Yeah, I think if Dallas wins, they're going to win, kind of, sort of running away with it. If it's close, then Kansas City will win. That means Kansas City defense did enough to keep them in the game, and Kansas City edged y'all out by outscoring y'all. But I don't see them I don't know, man. If Dallas just runs all through them, they're gonna run all through them, and they're gonna run them out the building. If it's close, Kansas City will win that game.
Yeah, we gotta out physical them. Physical.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I think it'll be a good win for the Cowboys. Again, I still got them at 12-5, 13-4, whatever it is. So I don't have them winning. When they lost against Denver, it wasn't like I was hurt because it wasn't going 16-1. So, but I think they're gonna win this game. I think they're gonna get this one. Yep.
I like our chances.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then I guess we could talk about are we on Tuesday or Thursday next week? Tuesday?
So Kay, we were thinking coming right off of Monday Night Football, the weekend with football, the conversation is a little fresher if we did it on Tuesday night throughout the remaining of the football season.
Okay.
That's fine with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so we're not going to do next Thursday for Thanksgiving. We're going to chill. We're going to come back the next Tuesday. Will be our new day. And every week thereafter, throughout the remaining of the football season, we'll be on live Tuesdays, 7 p.m. on Madison TV.
Okay.
Yep.
Come on, Cash. Cut it, man.
Give me some shine. Yo, who's tonight? The Pats in Atlanta?
The Pats in Atlanta.
Yeah.
The Mac Jones show.
Yeah. What do you think about him overall thus far this season? His individual play. Have you been paying attention?
I think he's playing well, but I think I really want to give a shout out to Josh McDaniels, to be honest with you, because I saw Matt Castle go 11-4 under Josh McDaniels without Tom Brady. So it's not like, Mac Jones is really outplaying him. So it's just, I think Josh McDaniels is a phenomenal offensive coordinator, and
I agree.
He keeps it simple.
I definitely agree.
Yeah,
think so.
So,
but they got exactly what they wanted. They waited. He fell in their laps, and come on, he's a Saban guy, Belichick. Those cats, they know what type of player he is. He was already scouted, probably going into the whole senior year. So I mean, like, for him to fall in their lap and to doing the things that he's doing, but you got to remember, last year that cat threw. He completed almost 80% of his passes. He broke the SEC record that Joe Burrow set, which was unprecedented 2 years prior. So Mac Jones was a baller, and he balled last year. And under that offense, under Josh McDaniels, he's proven it.
Yeah, he balled out, but you got to think Alabama has a pro at every position on that offense. The line, the running back was a pro. Both wide receivers are pros. So it's like, he was set up for success from the door. But I just think he, like, being in that system that he's in, he doesn't have to do a whole lot. He just gotta not mess up. And and McDaniels, like I said, he keeps the playbook real simple where he can make that happen. I mean, you think about Matt Castle in that offense. Matt Castle didn't play it like 3 snaps in college. You know what I'm saying? So, for him to do what he did with him, and so he's gonna do wonders with Mac Jones.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was just gonna say the same thing, Wes. Like, I don't think they asking him to do a lot. They're not asking him to do a lot. And I'm gonna watch him tonight. I want to just see, just how he really, like, is he really pushing the ball up the field? Because I don't even think they're not throwing nothing deep too much. They're not doing a lot. I see him do a lot of little swing passes, coming to the, a couple of slants and here and there. A lot of running the ball. Just a little bit over game management.
Yeah,
it's not like he's putting up, super numbers.
The running game is real good. The O-line is playing great. So, he's getting rid of the ball. But, like I say, McDaniels is doing a real good job of just making him successful.
Yeah, JT said he could be like Tua. And, Alabama, though they produce a plethora of NFL superstars, the quarterbacks that come out of Alabama, they don't have a reputation of really doing, uber. So this guy is kind of breaking the mold, so to speak.
But I saw something
even though he's being game managed properly.
Even if you want to call him a game manager plus, he's still, probably the front runner for rookie of the year, and he's doing it at a high level. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, he's not given a lot on his plate, but I mean, they're using him, and basically you're seeing him blossom and grow and maximize his talent, because who else is going to? He's definitely the best rookie so far, rookie quarterback.
Well, it goes back to what Wes. It goes back to what Wes is saying. Is Josh McDaniels knowing what he got, knowing what he's good at, what he's not good at, and they're utilizing it to the T. So that part of that, the coaching plays a big part of it.
It plays a huge part because you look at the quarterback comparison, right? So, Mac Jones got a 233 passing yards per game, 7.2 yards per pass, 13 touchdowns, 7 picks, and a 94 passing rating, right? Now I'm going to read you these numbers. 216 passing yards per game, 7.3 yards per pass, 13 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and a 92 rating. That's pretty similar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess who that is?
Jalen Hurts.
Absolutely. Alabama quarterback, Jalen Hurts. So you got to bring it down on Mac Jones because, again, he got a better coach with him. Jalen Hurts is actually playing equal in the play with less support. That's all I'm saying. That's it. So it just goes to show you the job that McDaniels is really doing.
Yards per game. Hold on, so what was the difference between yards per game?
The passing yards per game was 15 yards. It was 15 yards difference. But
I bet you if you flip it around and put Jalen Hurts' rushing yards per game.
Oh yeah, Jalen Hurts is gonna kill him on that. So that's even
and it'll probably evens out the playing field.
Yeah, it evens it out. But Hurts has less interceptions. They both have the same amount of touchdowns, and Hurts is a little bit better in terms of yards per pass, which is really nothing. It's like a tenth of a point. And then and Jones is a little better on the rating, 94 to 92. So it's pretty close.
Yeah, but let's properly give Hurts his flowers because Hurts, quiet as kept, the past 4 weeks is the highest QBR in football. He's doing his thing. You know, they're figuring out how to play him because and obviously the Patriots already know how to play Mac. And to your point earlier, Wes, he doesn't have as much on his shoulders. You know, he just has to. He doesn't. As long as he doesn't turn the ball over, he got a stout defense. He got running backs around him. He usually has 13. They're running 13, so he got tight ends.
Got a good old line.
Yeah, so he's good.
They paid for 2 tight ends because they went and got those free agent tight ends for him, right? So, and Jalen Hurts is the best player on their offense, period.
Oh, yeah. But he's been balling the past 4 weeks. We definitely need to give it up for him.
And that's why I picked the Eagles this week because I feel like
he's been balling.
The ball, like Jalen Hurts has been playing good.
Yeah. So it's just like I said, I'm not crapping on Mac Jones. I'm just saying that I think that we can I think it's more Josh McDaniels than anything in that situation. And I think Jalen Hurts is more. So if you compare the two, I would say Jalen Hurts, you can consider him a rookie because he only had 6 starts last year. So he still qualifies for a rookie quarterback as well this year. So
okay, so I don't know if you guys heard Rodney Harrison's comments on the thirst for running QB, a quarterback who can move, a Lamar Jackson type of quarterback.
What did he say?
He said that that's like the in vogue thing, but he didn't necessarily think that it was the right thing to do. You know, people are moving away from the pocket passer, but in his opinion, that's still the right way, the traditional way to execute an offense is with the pocket passer. Colin Cowherd did a dope analysis. He took all basically the top quarterbacks and the top teams, right? And they all had quarterbacks who moved, aside from Tampa Bay Buccaneers and they too. So it's just interesting coming from a black player saying that the style of play that's traditional to them, quote unquote, is the right way to do it. That was a little
the Patriot way.
He bleeds Patriots. I've heard Rodney Harrison, tote the line in his thing, but people don't understand about Lamar Jackson. When you watch Lamar Jackson play, he doesn't get hit. So people that are worried about and he can throw in the pocket. So when you have D linemen that can run 4-4 and 4-3, you go get yourself a pocket passer that's gonna stand there and take it if you want to. But I'd rather have a guy that's a little more shifty and can move around in the pocket because the defensive players are faster and they're bigger and they're stronger. So you got to go with the flow.
And think about it right now too. Like he don't have a running quarterback. Dak's a running quarterback.
He can run.
Josh Allen is a running quarterback.
Yeah.
Basically almost all these dudes.
Aaron Rodgers is running quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers is definitely a running quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just blowing smoke. That's basically he wanted a little attention because, like I said, and Lamar don't get hit, so you can't really change his style. You don't have to. Like people say, that's not gonna last. That's not gonna last for a guy that gets hit, but he don't get hit.
Yeah, I mean, look at Patrick Mahomes,
and he's no small guy anyway.
No,
Lamar is not a small dude. So again, when you're putting, the pads on them, when they putting the pads on you, you ain't afraid of that heat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You playing football.
Yeah, I'd rather draft a guy that got the whole package. I don't need a quarterback that just gonna stand still and like a Statue of Liberty. That's played out right now. About now, that don't work.
Unless you're Tom Brady.
Well, yeah, but he's 44 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even include him in that because he's 44. He's been the same for years.
And he wouldn't be running now anyway.
Right. It's like he's like Ben. Like even when we first got Ben would move and run out the pocket. Now Ben is stationary. He ain't running nowhere. It opens up and Ben ain't even attempting to run it.
Ben would just stiff arm dudes off him. Get off me.
Yeah. And now he's like Brady. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Let me tell you though, Brady is nimble in the pocket though. He moves around in the pocket.
He moves good.
He just can't. He's just not a runner, but he got real good pocket presence.
Yeah, the boy from the Chargers,
Herbert. Justin Herbert.
Herbert runs the ball a lot.
He runs a lot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, but he also fell off because they were balling early and they were trying to call him the MVP.
Yeah. He's a big dude.
He's a big dude.
Yeah, he got time.
He got plenty of time.
He got plenty of time. He's gonna be good.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So, I don't know if you got any more topics you want to throw on the table. Anybody?
You need to hear Cliff with his dogs.
All right, we got the unveiling of the new Cowboy.
That's what we gotta do.
The Zach patch.
First of all, I'll give the flowers to the losses because I finally did the front. All right, so we got the Tampa Bay. We lost to the champs, game 1, and then I put the Denver Broncos on there. They you got mountains, got the Rocky Mountains in the background, their initials, and the stars had to come out for them to put it on us. All right, but. And we got all the wins back here, but as you can see, the newest win is that newest patch, that game over, because that game was over from the start, and we won it by 40. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna put this up here, and this will be my blowout section. All right, so the first ones to get the initials.
But that's not fair because that game against the Broncos was over before it started. So you didn't give them a blowout fashion on the front.
You put them on the front though, but they're on the front.
We only got 2 losses. Their stars had to come out, a little anomaly, that's how we did it there. But see, we have a blowout column get ready to start up in here, okay? The first ones are the Atlanta Falcons. Now let's see who we can add to the list. All right, so we got room for a couple more. All right,
I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was watching college football on Sunday because I never see nobody up 36-3 at the half. I was like,
that was ugly.
That was ugly.
Game over, y'all.
Yeah, it was over. I like the shirt though. That's hot.
Yeah, yeah,
that's hot.
So that's a great way to end the show. Bring things to a circle. We're talking about the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
No doubt. Sorry, Kay, but it be like that sometimes.
Hey, listen, man. I listen. We trashed this year. I can't eat, man. So y'all go ahead. Soak it all in, man.
Hey, I got a phone call today from a Steeler fan. John Ahsoka calls me today.
He
says he's supposed to be tuned in. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, he said to me today. He said, "You know what, your boys." He kept up. He's like, I gotta give him credit. He's like, I hate your boys, but I love me some Dak. I can't stand your boys, but I love me some Dak. He said, but he's like, they good. He didn't say they good everywhere. He's like, it is good. It is good. That's it. I just give you. They're good.
Listen, man. I'm not going front. They actually are way better. Like now, like I was looking at y'all defense last year. Like y'all are trash. But now they're a lot better. They tougher. I want to see. It's gonna be a good game. I want to see what y'all do against KC.
Me too.
And KC can be got because KC defense is terrible. Yep. So let's just see. I'm gonna see. We'll see what the Cowboys made of.
Yeah, but Kay, the Steelers' season is far from over, bro. Y'all could probably win the division, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but like Cliff, come on, man, we're trash. I'm telling you, I'm looking at it in and out, and deep down inside, we ain't going nowhere. Like, so I'm not even getting my hopes up high. We're trash. When we get opportunities to do stuff, we don't do it. We had an opportunity to take over the division last week against the Lions, and we couldn't even pull that game out. No, dude. No, you can't pull me to the other side. Not this season. I'm not going to. I'm telling you.
Wow, that's sad. That's sad. All right, well, we'll pray for the Steelers. All right.
I'm gonna be realistic, man. I have to, man. I'm being realistic. This not happening.
Yo, this is Wes and Sports. Hakim Green, Wes, Cliff, KG. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.